Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Finally, this one is the true confirmation of Nigeria have happened to Peter Obi once again. And it will keep on happening to Peter Obi. Now, Peter Obi has been named Prophet of Doom, Voodoo Economics, Doomsayer, all manner of things. All simply because he is trying to better the lives of the so-called one Nigerianist. My prayer to you that are hearing my voice, may Nigeria never happen to you. Let me hear a louder amen. I repeat, may Nigeria never happen to you. Because as it stands now, Peter Obi is crying, shouting, going all over the place that Nigeria has happened to him. Let me carry you to the message that brought us here this morning. And we are going to do it on two different categories. Category 1 is from Reno Omokiri. Somebody said you not take Reno serious, but in this context, my dear, I take Reno serious because Peter Obi now have become prophet of doom. He made us understand that he is not desperate to become a president, but Peter Obi desperation full his body. He keep on deceiving himself, going from north to west, west to north, north to west, west to north. One day they will buy this man on the way, because he want to become a president. Reno said, Warren finally came to life, and Peter Obi said nothing. Simon Ekpa was arrested, and Peter Obi did not comment. Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway construction progressed to Ogun border, and Lamba Obi closed his mouth. But when National Grid did not collapse, Peter Obi sprang to life and lied that he did. How can a man be so energized by Bajue? Is it that this man just sits idly somewhere patiently waiting for bad news to happen in Nigeria so he can be happy? How can he hate a country so much, yet you want to govern it? Hashtag table shaker. Hey, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Nigeria have really happened to Obi. And I'm very, very sure. They said Baju naming ceremony is coming up on today, being Monday. So please, if you have chance, attend at Agolo, Anambra State. They have what they call Baju naming ceremony. Peter Obi will continue. Nigeria will keep on happening to Peter Obi until he make a U-turn and come back to his normal senses. Otherwise, he will have himself to be blamed. He denied the Biafra simply because he wanted to become Nigerian president. He castigated the blood of the Biafra that have been shed on daily basis, calling them that they have died 54 years ago. In fact, for Peter Obi to say that in period to that 2023 general election, that is what triggered the massive killings in our land. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Yes, Peter Obi went and sold the Biafrans to the general public, to the world, telling them that the Biafran died 54 years ago. So if Biafran have died 54 years ago, that means the living beings in Biafra land are all ghosts. Then Turumbu command his troops of armies to be killing our people, burning them in their houses and in their numbers. And all these killings, Peter Obi never come out one day to condemn it. That means Peter Obi is behind the killings. I think Peter Obi is behind the killings in the southeast. We should hope Peter Obi responsible for it, because he is the one that told Tinubu and the world that we have died 54 years ago, simply because he wants to become a one Nigerianist president. Biafrans, we are going to hold Peter Obi responsible for all the whole killings in the southeast. They said, Yomi Nuga said, Baju naming ceremony. It is hereby confirmed that the naming ceremony, Baju given to Peter Obi, Fati Obi, would be held on Monday in Agulu, Anambra State. Note, no sit at home. Okay, note, no sit at home. And we have Emmanuel M. Ifeanyi said, at Reno Mokiri, him they ever comment on good things. Anyway, how it concern me? Emmanuel M. Ifeanyi. And we have Balogun Redwan said, Peter Obi is already losing the grip of being an opposition leader. I guess there's no advice from that special madman yet for him to speak. Please, watch out. He will still comment. Abi? Ola said he is an angry angel of negativity, but his dogs will come for you and start backing under this comment. I'm not even expecting to see anything good, any good comment here, because Peter Obi have marked the line. Just like Morka said, Felix Morka said, Peter Obi have crossed the line many times, that he should be ready for what is coming to him. The same way Biafrans are telling him that he caused for the killings in the southeast. Peter Obi is going to lose it. And I pity him. I don't know what his status will be when the Biafrans and the Zojirans finish dealing with him. Because Peter Obi is a prophet of doom. Okuchuku Ame said, is it that this man just sits idly somewhere, patiently waiting for bad news to happen in Nigeria so he can be happy? How can you hate a country so much, yet you want to govern it? Hashtag table shaker. Okay, this one is a rhetorics of what Ronald Mokri said. Omo Falawo said, if you ask me, now who I go ask? Arakunri Olajimowon. Honestly, I wonder how he wakes up every day waiting for bad news so he can amplify it. Tunde Akrele, he's allergic to good news. Oh, sorry, Peter Obi, you are in for another. And you are losing grip. 36 Kingdom said he is an harbinger of fake news. A very useless boy. Peter Obi now has become a boy. Ejaya said, lion machine always feeds on bad news or fake news. Peter Obi's neck presser. Aye, Jireke. Raw and Real said, man been trying anything possible to badmouth Nigeria. So get more votes. Okay, to get more votes in 2027. We all know the logic and he needs to rest now. Zid says, sir, allow Peter Obi to rest for once. Haba, what do you want from him, Seth? Last time I checked, he was not the only presidential candidate that lost in the last election. Let him be, and you should focus more on the problems of the country than that. Thanks. And in this comment have 31 response. But let us continue. Lekan Adekule said, Ogareno, I successfully changed my initial belief that Peter Obi was a possible solution to Nigeria economy. One vote lost for Peter Obi if he ever contests again. Okay, so this one now said he's not going to support Peter Obi again. He have lost one vote. Alex Ekopara said, I just discovered that 90% of commenting here are Yoruba people and few minority tribes displaying their hatred towards Obi and Igbo, which makes attacks so poor. Anyway, it is at Red Omokri food on the table, school fees and house rent. Okay. My brother, you said it all. You have comments. Let me see the comment you have in this or this thing. Adeyemi Adebayo said, hey, with this chart, there's no doubt that your intelligence at Alex Elokpara is very low. Did anyone stop anybody from sharing their comments? How you arrived at saying that Yoruba hate Igbo is a bad conclusion from you. Many of us have children from Igbo mothers, so why hate them? Tunji for you to nav at Gmail said, was Peter Obi wrong or right? The fake news scandal about him is correct. Yes. Why are you trying to inject tribe into this conversation? You guys will start it. And when they reply you, the next thing is that they do not like Igbo people. Our man said, just like 99% of bad news and lies are always from the Yamini. Okay. Our man. You say, my brother, now you go look for trouble. Moving forward, Benga Adebayo said, did they add Bajwe into the new Nigerian wars in Oxford University dictionary? Sorry. Israel Adesina said he can't talk when good things are happening because he hates to see or hear them happen. MK Santuraki said, what will Peter Obi say? You have said everything, and from both sides of your mouth. You and Daniel Boala owe our president apologies for all the nasty things you said about him before the election. In democracies, Opposition are not cheerleaders for the incumbent governments. Okay? Master said because as opposition, Peter Obi's job is not to highlight the achievements of Tinubu's government, but rather to call out the failures and how they impact Nigerians. Oh, well, I agree with you. Second said, we dodge a bullet. Peter Obi is a prophet of doom. Hussein TBW Malami said, posted what Omokiri posted in 2022, December 17 precisely. If anybody can get close enough to Bola Tinubu to take a sample of his hair or urine, this election will be over, because with his hair or urine sample, a laboratory can analyze if he still takes drugs and what type of drugs he takes. Tinubu is a known drug lord who belongs in jail, not Aso Rock. I went to Chicago myself and obtained verified court documents. It will be a shame if this man gets anywhere close to Aso Rock. A nation with drug lord president is a nation whose passport is automatically a suspect. That is okay. That is what he said. Okay, Olayo said, focus on yourself. Let the man breathe. Okay? Ademola said, wherever the bad news is, we will find it. If you don't see any, we will manufacture one. Go and verify. Nothing is as sweet as Peter Obi giving Oga Reno materials to feast on. That is Deji. Ashimano of Manchester said, Reno don't finish Amala. Okay? Team CEO said he embarrassed himself so badly that many sensible Nigerians will have to dissociate themselves from him. What sort of a leader looks and scavenge for bad and fake news? Only him in black and blurry colors. Peter Obi, you don't buy market. Nigeria will keep on happening to you unless you make a U-turn. Ibesi Michael said it is quite unfortunate that you left your calling and decided to do or belong to propaganda group because you want ministerial appointments. So unfortunate. If Peter Obi talk about Simon Ekpa, the same you will write that it is because he is a member of IPOB. So unfortunate. If I say, Reno, you call Tulumbu a drug pusher in London. Have you forgotten? No. Zuze Black is associated with morning. Peter Obi is always in morning mode. Comrade Adepanda Mafoluku. Obi thinks opposition is all about amplify the force, abandon the facts. Obi has successfully destroyed his political career. Femi Fast said it is not only him. The hatred cut across Igbo people. They hate Nigeria and call it a zoo, but want to die for losing the election to rule it. Even in their infantile mind fabricated. They lied that they won, but the election was rigged. I wonder if these people have a conscience. Tony Jima said, how long are you going to contain Obi before 2027? Because it will be a tax to survive till then. I pray you don't suffocate because of Obi before 2027. Okay, that is to Reno Mokiri. And according to Crypto Lover, he will never become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Oh, let him go and rest. Felix Judy said, as far as Obi and his obedient mob are concerned, nothing good must happen in Nigeria, in as much as he, Peter Obi, is not the president. Good news brings sadness to them, while bad news gives them joy. What a terrible mindset. Felix Jude. You are not an Igbo man, I know. Olutu Dakosa Olabimaga. Check all his pictures. The man is always looking sad and depressed. I think this man is going through a lot in his personal life. I think isn't loved at home. Something sinister is happening in Peter Obingo home. He needs help ASAP. Remember when he said his wife could cheat? Okay, maybe. Duke of Stallion said, thunder has already struck. I have seen the true color of Peter Obi via its lightning power. OG Kakpewa said, Obi is the worst candidate Nigeria has ever had. He raised an army of unpatriotic fascists in Nigeria, and he is also anti-Nigeria himself. God is putting all evidences right before our eyes about who this man truly is. The worst mistake of the century will be to vote him in. Okay? And the person you voted in, what is the result? That is the question. Olowa to you know light answered, Kai nwake aguluzu zukwe ike biko. Obi is a mourner and he will never be happy anytime he hears good news about Nigeria, and I pray he will always find reasons to be in a sad mood. As my beloved country will continue to prosper, he is in severe pain. Daniel Ali Manzo said, what do you want him to say? I hope you know that Peter Obi is not the president of Nigeria. What is the point constructing coastal highway when the roads in the city are dilapidated? Is Kano to Kaduna Express, Obomosho, Benin Ore roads fixed now? Abeg Reno, answer that one. Nasiru Salihu said, how does Peter Obi ever think he can become president of Nigeria? Baffles me all the time. Godwin Igbo Nation, all the useless comments here are from your bastard Fulani slave. Patra said, time for you to get married to Peter Obi. We will bring the dowry, yams and goat. And according to Times, he said, you can't skip this. If you did copy, okay, forget about it. This is not for us. Okpala Mbakosi said, Mr. Reno Omokri and every other bad politician in Nigeria are now suffering Obi fever. Now, Obi have become their target. Soft target. Icon said, I believe if table change to Reno Omokri is going to change mouth. Everyone know you. You face Bola Ahmed Tinubu before presidential election. Shilu said all this just to get appointment from someone you were calling Ole, chief, in London before the elections. More grace on your hustle, Mr. Lack of Integrity. Stomach boy. George April said, I see nothing but bitterness and hatred in the comment section. Reno, you can keep attacking Obi from all angles, but one thing I know is sure, that appointment you are indirectly seeking from the current president, you will never have it. Obalu Aye, what do you expect? He is the opposite and he's never praying the country gets in a better shape. Just to prove his point, he is better. So imagine the type of prayers he makes every day when he wakes up. Maybe there will be bad news than good news today. They say no news is good news. Ewo, Peter Obi. Zeke Edwin Ubose Reno is beginning to sound like an old broken record. I wonder when he is going to start singing a new song. No, he will start it very soon. No. Maxine said, carrier of bad news, that is his job, sees nothing good about the country and he still want to rule Nigeria. Not gonna happen. Anyway, my people are here, go take a break. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Suleiman Amandia Neze. When I go here, my voice again. Bye for now. Kemesiano.